everyone. It's the day one of this build. Sitting here with my coffee and my hoodie because it's pretty cold outside. Anyway, today I will tackle a problem that I have postponed for a very long time. And that is what we call shines, or SpaceX call them shines. It's basically small wings that are sitting on the rocket that will control the descent of a stage when it's falling or free falling through the air. But behind those shines there are COPVs, or pressure vessels, for different reasons. But for our reason we will use it to pressurize the second stage of the tanks, because we can't really put any pumps inside those tanks, they are too small. So we will use pressurization instead. But we need to hide those COPVs, and we will actually do the same way that SpaceX does, because they have solved the problem already. I don't know if you can call that cheating. Anyway, we will do the same way and hide those COPVs behind those shines. And that's today's work. And to be honest, I have no idea how to do this. Yeah. But hey, problems is there for solving, right? And another thing I have to take in consideration in this build is this pipe. This is the main LOX pipe that is running alongside the ethanol tank down to the engine, and it's connected to the top tank over here. The problem I have with this pipe is when the rocket is coming back from space, it creates a lot of heat, and it's not falling straight down with the ass first. I know the engine part can take the heat, but this tank will fall like a skydiver, so it's coming in sideways due to those shines. And the rocket will see quite a lot of heat on the bottom side of the tank, and I don't want to expose this pipe for that heat. So I have to make sure that the rocket is falling with this one on the top of the angle. So I will put the shines 90 degrees off for that pipe on this side and the other side. So what I have to do now is to measure out where the 90 degrees angle from the pipe and down here is. So yeah, we'll find that angle or find that measurement. Yesterday I measured out the lines where the bracket's gonna sit. So over here I have the brackets. Just a few of them for the moment. I need 64 of these actually. But I started out low to see if it's even work when I try to mount the Scooby tanks alongside a tank. So what I want to do now is to scrape off the paint from the tank for those brackets so I can weld them. But I have measured out where they're gonna sit, so hopefully that's gonna work fine. Yeah, so I'll just tack them to the tank. So that's the next job. You can probably tell that I'm not really happy for the moment, and I can honestly say I feel a bit salty. I just realized one big problem. Can you see it? I will show you. You see this gap over here? That is 4 centimeters for the moment. That gap should be like 5 millimeters, so they need to be closer to each other. Here's the funny part. I did this test or measurements beforehand, so I took the Scooby tanks, put them on the brackets and measure out the measurements so they should fit, and I did the welding after that measurements on all of these ones, but they won't fit. You see, this gap shouldn't be there, so that means I have to take all of those brackets off again, redo the measurements and weld them back together. And we are back to where we started. So I added those brackets back. As you can see, they are welded to the tank and in the right position this time. So they fit now, and I'm happy with the result of the distance between the Scooby tanks. So I will continue working on this because there is a lot of welding I have to do, and there are 64 of those brackets that I need to weld. So I will finish this side and start to the other side. And until next one, have a nice evening or wherever you are.